They were 9-0 early on. It's their best overall start since back in 2004. Hibbert hitting from the outside and got picked off with Curry finding Thompson. Here's George to the rim, and he has been on fire. Named today as the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
How about that dunk he had the other day, the reverse 360 in transition as he hits the little pull-up of all-star performers at the forward spot. And then two of the best defensive centers in the league, Hibbert and Andrew Bogut, who's very underrated.
And two of the bigger centers these days in the NBA. Turnaround by George.
It's just a beautiful shooting stroke. And I think what Klay Thompson maybe isn't known for, as he should be, is his defense. A really good two-way play.
Saturday night at New Orleans, beat the Pelicans by 10. George now has 11 points. 2 games back. This past Friday they lost at Oklahoma City, the game that saw Kevin Durant with an NBA season high and a career high.
Mark Jackson with 4 bench players on the floor here all together. This is where they've struggled. In fact, before the Crawford trade, they've been
in the turnover department. 3-point shooting for Golden State, just 3 of 12 in the first half. And Paul George gets right to it. He opened up red hot. He's now 7 for 11, 17 points. That's his 3rd from downtown. George had it knocked away. It's recovered by West. George.
Back to a zone defense for Golden State without Bogut on the floor.
Stevenson, nice move, came up short, but the putback by Hibbert.
This is a really interesting move from Mark Jackson because Bogut only has 4 fouls. I think he might be hurt more because it didn't really make sense.
Well, Paul, 33-7 as we approach the halfway mark. What's been the key to the Pacers' consistency all year long?
Defense. You know, defense. We know how important defense is. It's the first thing we drill. Everybody's bought into the program. We're just going out and playing for one another.
All-Star balloting ends tonight at midnight. It looks like you should be a starter for the East. The first time Indiana we've had a starter since Reggie Miller in '95. What would that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, it means a lot. You know, I always wanted to be an all-star, let alone a starter. So, you know, it's just credit to people enjoying watching me, enjoy watching this team. It's an amazing feeling.
Why has this team been so driven this year?
I mean, it's a ball game to be played, and we just feel like we want to come out and win it. You know, nothing else is motivating us but to come out and win a game each night. And, I mean, we know how important this year is for us. We know what we want to get to, and at the end of the day, we know where we want to be. So, you know, we're just trying to build habits early and continue to get better.
All 5 starters double figures tonight. Lance Stevenson seems to have a new maturity about him. What's different with him?
He's just approaching the game differently. You know, he's coming in ready. He's worked his butt off. You know, he's been our most willing passer. He's been, you know, he's really created his own, you know, his own play right now. He's got people really enjoying watching him. You know, so when he's playing at a high energy, this team is on another level.
You have been all year 33-7. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, Craig. Paul George in his 3 previous games here in the Bay Area had a total of just 15 points. 23 tonight. Got off to the quick start. Finished 9 for 20.